As a boy, Alex Harpum loved death metal and dance music. But aged 14, he asked his mother if he could take singing lessons. And a few years later, he was at London's Guildhall, nurturing an ambition to become a professional opera singer.
It was the best thing in my life, going to watch him sing. Absolutely fantastic privilege.
Alex had ADHD, a condition that impacted his schooling. During his music degree, medication helped him focus, but it also, his mother says, worsened his insomnia. Fearing his ADHD meds might be taken away if he told his doctor, he turned instead to a dealer for something falsely sold as the anti-anxiety drug Xanax.
The police knocked on my door at 2 o'clock in the morning to tell me that my son had been found dead in his student accommodation. There seemed to be no reason why my perfectly healthy 23-year-old young man should have gone to bed one night and died in his sleep. And I started to do a bit of research and discovered the problem of nitazenes contaminating drugs.
Only after Anne pushed for further tests were nitazenes found in Alex's blood. They're synthetic opiates, never approved for human use, but becoming an increasing factor in the annual statistics of drug-related deaths. Overall, today's figures show 5,565 deaths related to drug poisoning, the highest number ever recorded, registered in England and Wales last year, an increase of 2.1% on the year before. Of those deaths, nearly half, 47.1%, involved opiates and opioids, a similar proportion to 2023. But within that, it's the rise of nitazene deaths that is so dramatic. 195 recorded in 2024, up nearly 4 times on the previous year. And when you go back further, it's starker still. The first recorded single death in 2020, and then this surge in the last 3 years. So why are so many people suddenly being killed by a group of drugs first developed in the 1950s?
Dealers and manufacturers are finding it's much more efficient to be producing these drugs in laboratories than sourcing the material from Afghanistan and the Far East. So they're becoming more popular amongst the dealing networks. And as I say, they're finding their way into the supply. And quite often the people who are using them don't know what they're using.
Especially dangerous when nitazenes can be hundreds of times more potent than heroin. Campaigners are calling for more drug testing kits and expanded provision of the anti-overdose drug naloxone. 4 months in recovery, it's a subject 25-year-old Alice, not her real name, knows a lot about.
The nitazenes, they came along when I was like 22, 23. You could just tell it tasted different, it felt different. And there was one point where I smoked, which I thought was heroin, and I was knocked out from 10 p.m. one day till 4 p.m. the next day. I've been like injecting heroin since I was 17, like that shouldn't happen. Nitazenes are in crack, they're in cocaine. They can be put into anything because it will just bulk it out and be a cheaper version for any drug dealer selling any drugs. I can't imagine how many people are going to lose their kids at this rate. Unless they start figuring out this addiction thing, nothing's going to get better.
Today's figures show in more than a fifth of deaths, no precise cause could be found, suggesting even these numbers are likely to be an underestimate, that not enough post-mortem tests are being carried out.
I still don't believe that they're actually being done routinely on any unexplained death. And I think we really need that because unless people are educated on what's going on, the problem will just continue.
And that risks an increasing number of lives cut short, of potential left unfulfilled.